It was a really nice night to be outside, just not the nicest night to get a soccer game in a reasonable amount of time. Perrysburg at Northview. It's almost like two games tonight. There's the one in the daylight, and then the one after the lightning delay. Paused for a little over an hour. They resumed for the second half under the lights, locked in a scoreless tie. 25 minutes to play. Alex Diaz delivers a perfect ball to Connor Snydenko. Book it. First goal of the season is his first of the game. Puts Perrysburg up 1-0. A few more chances for Perrysburg to add to it, but the best scoring chance down the stretch comes from the Wildcats. Aiden Brown shares with Keegan McLean, launched right into the arms of Isaac Revel. They can revel in this, a clean sheet win. 1-0, Snydenko picking the perfect time to get on the board.
Awesome. To be honest, the whole team got really hype in the school, wherever we were in the school cafeteria. We got really hype and came back out here and got the W. I think we really got to focus on finishing. If we can get our finishing down, then no team in the league can beat us. Great ball by Alex. He had plenty of other great balls like that, but just like I was saying, we got to finish our opportunities, and that was just when we finished.
Mason Lowry and Francis Stevens were on the call. They'll finish this out for us.
Well, oddly enough, I feel like the catalyst tonight more than anything was Mother Nature itself. We had a 70-minute lightning delay between the first and second halves, and it took kind of a run-of-the-mill night at the stadium into a really entertaining second half. That was a fun match, the second 40 minutes in particular.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I think Perrysburg, again, that first half, that first 40 minutes, they really started to find some things. They just couldn't find the back of the net, but that was also because Hudson Jay-Z made two incredible saves to keep that game from being 2-0. But the biggest difference was the energy they came out with in the second half. They went right back to what they were doing, and it also paid dividends that Connor Snydenko was able to get his first goal of the year. You called that, actually, because he had a couple opportunities against Anthony Wayne a couple weeks ago, but it was a great ball in for Alex Diaz to find Snydenko. Right place at the right time, and, hey, a tough, grinding 1-0 win on the road here at Northview.
Yeah, not to toot my own horn, but just a couple of minutes before Snydenko scored the only goal of the game, I said, based on his positive movement and the positions that he always gets himself into, his first goal was going to come, although I didn't think it would come quite so quickly.
Well, again, what it was their dynamic. I thought their movement was a lot better, and Coach John Sun was talking about that a little bit. You could hear it in the first half. The movement wasn't there. Guys were kind of running away. They weren't checking too, but he stuck with it. And again, he's got a big body. He's got good pace, good strength. He really forced himself in, kept his composure to find that back, that near post. And again, it was a great goal for them. But again, they need to continue to keep working on those things because again, you got to start seeing it. You're going to start seeing these teams a second time around. Things can change that second time around.
I think Northview deserves a lot of credit tonight as well. They really grew into this game as it progressed. They played a very good second half. They didn't have a shot on target or otherwise the first 53 minutes. They stuck to a game plan and did it really, really well, frustrating Perrysburg for long stretches. In the end, though, they just couldn't create quite enough. Only a couple of shots on target, rarely testing Isaac Revel.
Well, we almost thought that Bruno Lopez had that opportunity, really did some good things when he came in, took advantage of his minutes, had that crack. Revel was able to kind of keep his hands on it. But again, they looked a little bit with more energy in the second half. They started getting forward, started doing more things. Keegan McLean, that little half chance right before the end of the match, could have really changed some things. But this Northview team is still trying to find themselves right now. Very, very young side. When you lose so many seniors from last year and a lot of guys with not a lot of experience, it's really, really tough. But right now it's still early. Right now it doesn't matter. It's where you finish where it matters. It's not where you start. But again, I think this team's going to be something to be reckoned with once they kind of get their legs going. It was a great match here tonight. Unfortunately, we had to wait for 70 minutes to get the second half in, but it was like that 2 years ago. But again, it was a great 1-0 win for Coach Jen Sum and that Perrysburg Yellow Jacket side.
The second half was worth the wait, I think. 3 big points for Perrysburg,